All right, tell me why this chart looks very clean. Because smart money is already in this trade. Let me prove why. Smart money wants to send this ticker higher from here. I have built this scenario based on my findings and what's really happening since the massive sell-offs, corrections. So, seeing this correction, we have lot of buyers stepping in. The net buyers are institutionals. Recently, what we can see is Bill Ackman and Pershing Square just built a new position in Microsoft during the dip, right? He called it a strong long-term holding, bought at roughly 21% forward times earnings. Very attractive for names like Microsoft, right? Well, why are they betting this much? Because definitely they believe in the fundamental engine, which is Azure, right? Azure growth is around 30 to 40% year over year, powered by exploding AI workloads, especially Copilot adoption inside Microsoft 365. It's actually accelerating very fast, and enterprises are finding it very hard to replace Microsoft ecosystem because of integration and security. So they are already in the game, and Microsoft products are in every enterprise you walk in, right? So they are playing a long-term game on infrastructure too, because what they are doing right recently is they are betting massively on the custom silicon. So they are trying to protect their profit margins by building accelerators and Cobalt CPUs, by reducing NVIDIA's cost problems. So this is 190 billion investment. So this is definitely future proof, right? So in regards to the technicals, what we see here is the chart on 4 hour looks pretty solid. So we have a triple bottom, right? We around 400 we have created a triple bottom here, and it is respecting as a strong demand here. So if you look at here, so I think this is definitely where buyers scheming in, and they are stepping this up. So in regards to 20-day EMA, if you look at this 4 hour chart, and what we are seeing here is this 4 hour candle is closing just above this 20 EMA. That's solid. And also we have a 4 hour closing above 5 EMA, so that is solid around 4.18. And this is before, prior to that price action, we have a massive candle. Just look at this candle. This is 420 to 420 to around 409. There's a big imbalance, so the price needs to fill this imbalance for sure. That is for fair value gap. That's more than a big fair value gap. But what is happening in 30 minutes is very interesting, because as soon as we reclaim the 5-day EMA, we created a textbook fair value gap. Because if you see this fair value gap zone, this is where I think the smart money wants to retrace back to see more buyers. And if the volume spikes and there is a lot of buyers reaction, then we have a good solid thesis to go along. So once we get that confirmation, I also want to see what really happens during the upcoming price action. So this is like 7 to 21 days options price action expiry day at the money calls. So the final target will be around 433 and 430. So I would try to target 430 first and 433 as my final stop. But even if it takes the 433 and the market shows like very strong bullish momentum on AI, and the war, it gets eased, and there is no more escalation in regards to what's happening in Middle East, then we can see how this price action moves, and we can try to target price above 433. That we need to create a scenario for that, but definitely this is something we really wanted to keep in our watch list. And if you're already in this play, drop a comment. And if you want to have price action breakdowns like this, like and follow me. And if you want to skip the price analysis and get to funded accounts, link in bio, send me a DM. We'll get you started soon. Thank you. See you.